Welcome back to CLE Weekend. Veterans, they served our nation with courage and dedication, but for a lot of our veterans, the journey does not end when their military service does. Making sure that they have the resources and the support that they need when they come back home, that is extremely important. Here in Cuyahoga County, one organization stands at the forefront of that mission, the Cuyahoga County Veterans Service Commission. Today, we are talking to Executive Director and CEO John Rice. Good morning.
Good morning.
Okay, John, let's start with the emergency financial aid, because I want to talk kind of about what kinds of financial aid that the veterans can get and how to actually apply for it.
Yeah, it's one of those critical things we provide. Our veterans don't always have all the resources they need in the community, and so they come to us to see if we can help out. And we can help out with things like rent, utilities, food, clothing, hygiene, car repair, home repairs if it's necessary for occupational or safety reasons. But ultimately, we let the veteran kind of decide the need, right? The veteran comes down, tells us what their needs are, then we'll do a screening financially and make sure that we can assist, and if we can, we help. And so we have a pretty high approval rate, high 80s, low 90s, depending on the year. So we're really excited that we're able to do that for veterans. And so we help veterans stave off homelessness, we help veterans keep their homes, we help veterans age in place, all those different things that a veteran can need, we're there to help them out.
Yeah, I've talked to you, over the years many times, and each time I talk to you, I swear you give some new nugget or something that I didn't know and I haven't heard you say, which is so important, because for the veterans in your life, there are so many things that you offer, just like you're saying now, which I'm so glad, you are here to provide that mission and let everyone know. We've got to talk about something very exciting for you guys, because you have a big move coming up later this year.
We do. We have a big move. Our headquarters will be opening, our new headquarters in November.
Yeah.
And we were real excited to be continuing to serve our veterans at our current location until then, but things have changed. We will be leaving our current location and we'll be working in a remote hybrid model for the next several months. That might be a little confusing for some veterans, but the ultimate outcome is that we're going to continue to serve vets. We're going to be at Parma and Wade Park at the VA hospital, VA clinics. We're going to have our mobile office in the community. We're going to be out there serving vets. And if a veteran wants to know where we're at or the best ways to reach us, they should, check our website, call ahead. We'll tell them where we're at on what given days and how we can serve them. This is unique, right? It's a unique opportunity. It allows us the opportunity to test our contingency planning, right? That's something that, we did during COVID and we haven't done it since, so it's a time to just get out there and test our mobile footprint, and if we can do that. And it'll also save us a bunch of resources. A short-term lease extension where we're at would have cost a bunch of money, and we're gonna be able to save that money and repurpose that right back to our veterans through enhanced programming and easier access to some services. So.
Yeah, and speaking of financial services that we talked about, what are some of the other things that you do provide if veterans need them?
Right, we have our VA claims assistance, which is a huge part of what we do, right? Because that's not just emergency and temporary. That's a ability for us to help provide some income that may be long lasting. So that's the disability income through the VA, right? And so if a veteran has some challenges with that or wants to put a claim in, has a disability, the right answer is to come see us, right? Because that process can be pretty detailed, right? And to do it right and maximize your chance for getting an approval, that's what we're there for. So we hire veteran service officers that are trained and accredited to provide assistance with those claims, advise on what paperwork to get, write up the narratives correctly so that everything can get done, and give you the best shot at getting approved for that benefit.
Yeah, last weekend, of course, being Father's Day, my dad is a veteran, my father-in-law is a veteran. I'm sure many of you maybe sat down and talked to your grandparents, your parents who are veterans in your life, and sometimes there are veterans who are a little bit stubborn and maybe don't want to ask for that help. What are some of those challenges that you find that you want to say, hey, please come, we're here for you?
So you're right? Stubbornness is part of it, but it's pride, right?
Yeah.
So we have veterans that don't consider themselves veterans because they never deployed, but you are. If you served in the military, you're a veteran. So you need to come down and see what benefits you're eligible for. Some veterans think they're taking away a benefit from another veteran, and you're not. The VA is going to fund it if there's 1,000 or 900 veterans in a particular area. So go apply, get your benefits, get your health care, and get your compensation and benefits if you can. A lot of people don't think about those types of resources until they're in need, and sometimes then it's too late, right? We're not able to get those things for you as quickly as you might need them to save some situations. So the best bet is to apply for them now when you don't need them. Bank that money, pay for a kid's college or something with it, or put a down payment on a car, whatever you need to do. But ultimately, recognizing that there's no wrong time to apply for your benefits, and so you should just do it.
I like how you put that.
And you know, talking with family members is important, right?
Yeah.
Because like you said, you don't know who's a veteran, not a veteran. Sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. But also we help family members, right? We help spouses, surviving spouses. So if you might be just talking with an aunt or uncle and find out that they're a surviving spouse of a veteran, well, get them down to us because there may be some benefits that they're eligible for as well.
Yeah, if we want to get any more information, like you said, to call, which is so important, or go to the website to see in this temporary phase where you guys are, I mean, what's the best place to go for all of that?
Yeah, we're going to keep our website and our Facebook up to date. So CuyahogaVets.org, or check us out on Facebook. If you want to call ahead, you can, or we'll have a receptionist that will be answering the phones all the time. We'll have service officers available to answer questions. So 216-698-2600, that's the general line, and you'll be able to talk to somebody as well.
John, thank you so much. Cuyahoga County Veterans Service Commission, thank you for helping really just kind of spread the word for everything that you guys do.
Thank you.
We'll be right back on CLE Weekend.